Hi, welcome to the Parby Professional Minute. My name's Bill Riggs. I'm the Director of Training and Business Development for the Professional Association of RV Inspectors. And I want to take a few minutes. I'm trying to get in a regular routine of having an office day to address some questions. Today's question comes from Jennifer Collins in Greenville, South Carolina. Jennifer asked, is the RV inspection industry still growing? That's a good question because if you look at the stats and the things that most YouTubers put out as far as statistics, it looks like there's a low. RV sales, new sales seem to be down, but um, as inspectors, we don't really get involved on that side of it. As far as the inspection industry, the inspection business, I can tell you with a quick look at my calendar, I've done for the last 4 weeks straight. I've had either 3 or 4 inspections every week. Um, it looks like 3 of those over that 4 weeks were on 2026, either motorized or fifth wheels, and one is on a 27 model. Everything else was pre-owned. Um, I can tell you that the pre-owned motor coach industry keeps me pretty busy. All I do is inspections full time, or at least as much time as I want to. Sometimes a little more, but yeah, it's going strong. There seems to be um, a better awareness now, thanks to YouTube and Facebook and other forums, owners forums. Today's buyers are way more informed than they were even 10 years ago. When by the time they get to the seller or the dealership, they've been through the forums, they've been on Facebook, they've been through the marketplace, they've watched countless YouTube videos. They arrive at the purchase point in their decision way more informed than they were just a few years ago. Now, to offset that, a lot of people look through those social media venues, YouTube, and all that. If you don't do the research, you're uninformed. Consequently, if you do the research, especially on social media, you're often misinformed. Um, the folks they just don't. We want to pass a bunch of stuff around, but buyers these days are doing their own due diligence. They're looking at recalls and they're calling the manufacturers and talking to their people. So most of the time, a lot of information doesn't necessarily equate to a lot of understanding. So those two are very different things. You can have lots and lots of information. My kids say I'm full of useless trivia, but that doesn't always mean you have understanding. Um, that's where a professional RV inspector can come into the scene and kind of make sense of it, or at a minimum, help to realign the seller and the buyer's expectations of the transaction. Um, that's gone are the days when the buyer can go to the dealership and fully trust and have confidence in what they're being told. The dealership's job, they don't build the RV, their job is to sell the RV. It's on the buyer to do their due diligence and know something about what it is they're buying. In another video, we'll talk about the difference between the dealer's PDI and a third party inspection. Now, that's a lot longer process. Um, but these days, dealerships and buyers alike are increasingly understanding the need for third party inspection. So it's kind of becoming the norm now. There are some and some smaller dealers. Obviously, there's going to be outliers. There's going to be, um, some unprofessional operators who, no, you don't need all of that. We cover all of that. Um, and the fact of the matter is, they don't. So I believe the RV industry, RV inspection industry will continue to grow and probably at some point become regulated by the states at different levels, similar to home inspections. Um, Skilled professional inspectors, um, our job is simply to document and record the condition of the RV at the time of inspection, but more so to communicate those findings in a way the client understands. It doesn't induce or elevate their anxiety. It educates them to where they're making the most informed decision they can make about the purchase. Um, I hope that answered your question, Jennifer. Thanks for submitting it. I'll see y'all on the next one. Thanks.